This is your God, your Savior Jesus, speaking directly to your heart. I say to you, hear this now or never, for this is the final call before heaven closes the door. Please don't look away. Don't wait around. Every word you're about to hear really matters. The time you're taking to listen to me right now feels different from other times. They're special, meaningful, and picked just for you from the very beginning. I'm reaching out to you with a message that feels really important, hoping it gets to your heart before it's too late. You might not see it, but the hour is actually really close. You've been racing through life, caught up in distractions and overwhelmed by all the noise, not realizing that eternity is getting closer with each breath you take. Now I'm talking to you straight, because the time for whispers has passed. The gates of mercy that have been wide open for quite a while are starting to shut. My spirit has been pleading, tugging, and warning, but a lot of people have just ignored the call. I've seen people turn their backs on salvation, believing they still had plenty of time to change their minds. I've noticed how hearts can become numb, how eyes can lose their sparkle, and how minds can drift away from the truth, getting caught up in the superficial shine of the world. My dear, just don't be one of those people. Try not to close yourself off like others have. This moment isn't here to scare you. It's meant to wake you up and guide you into the light before it disappears entirely. You've probably sensed me reaching out during those quiet nights when sleep just wouldn't come, when guilt weighed heavily on your chest and tears drenched your pillow. It was my voice softly saying, "Come back to me." When you were feeling lonely, like no one could see you or remember you, it was my spirit around you, letting you know that you are seen and loved. You just brushed it off, thinking there'd be another opportunity later on. So, I really encourage you to keep your focus and not let anything distract you. Don't let anything take away from the gift I'm sharing with you right now. Every word I say has energy and meaning, designed to remove obstacles, share your path ahead, and clarify what's been confusing. Stick around, because what I'm about to share is going to change your path pretty fast. This isn't just a fleeting thought or a temporary feeling. As you listen to my voice, there are unseen forces at work. Roads are opening up and answers are on the way. I haven't overlooked your sadness. I haven't ignored your calls for help. Take a good look at this, my dear. I've begun to open up some pathways that have been closed for quite a while now. Those entry points you were looking for, with hope, a bit of tiredness, and sincere prayers, only to discover they were still and unchanged. Now they'll swing wide open for you, like nothing ever stood in the way. This isn't about anything you've done. It's just me choosing to share my endless kindness with you. Now's the moment for some quick divine moves. Nothing and no one can stop it. It's not about the tricks of any enemy, the burden of your past, or the grip of unfounded worries. There's no way to stop what I've already declared as open. I want to feel you with me right now. This isn't just something you picture or feel in passing. That's the whole truth. I'm here for you, looking out for you, fixing what's been damaged, making things right, and ensuring your things are safe. Don't worry, my dear. You're never alone. I'm right here with you for every challenge that comes our way. When things get tough, like during a storm, and you hear bad news, or there are arguments at home, it feels like everything is lost. I've got the power to deliver every time, and I always catch your words without missing a beat. Today, I'm feeling totally in control when I speak. This won't take long at all. Now's not the time to be dragging things out. This is something you can jump right into. I'm really present right now. As you listen, I'm making some moves. As you trust me, I'm letting things go. As you're receiving, I'm busy creating something new. I get what you mean about those quiet chats you have with yourself. I remember those evenings when you felt all alone with your struggles. I'm aware of the tough words that felt like a conclusion, the opportunities that just slipped away, the betrayals that really cut deep. I've been right here all along, just watching and waiting for the perfect moment to step in. This is exactly the right moment. Make sure you pay attention to these truths and don't let them slip by unnoticed. Don't brush them off. This isn't just a simple exchange of words. I'm making sure these words have a lasting impact. These are just for you. They're pretty direct, and they'll always be there for you. When you listen, when you trust in me, and when you affirm your belief, you're actually making that reality come to life. I'm here. I'm here for you. This message isn't meant for everyone. This is just for you, my dear one. While you stay here, relaxed and attentive, I'm busy working in ways you can't quite see. I'm diving deep into those hidden corners of your mind, the spots where you tuck away your worries, the things that hurt you, the things that bother you, the tiredness you feel, and the doubts you have. You're in a really special place right now, so don't overlook what I'm saying. I've decided that right now is the perfect time to set you free, refresh you, and help you move forward on your journey. I'm here to help ease your pain and bring some stability to what felt chaotic before. That inner wavering, those sudden shifts in your feelings, and the uncertainty that challenged your trust are now giving way to a solid foundation. I'm setting you up on solid ground, not on shaky, uncertain soil. I'm helping you find that inner calm, so you won't feel swayed by the ups and downs of your situation anymore. Keep listening, my child, because every sound you hear is part of what I'm sharing with you in your life right now. I can feel the vibe in your home. I get it better than you do. I get the unspoken tension and the quiet gaps that come from wounds that haven't quite mended yet. I get that you're holding back some statements because you're worried they might lead to more trouble. But now I'm coming in with a mix of strength and tenderness, the one who can turn anger into calm and worry into a sense of quiet assurance. I show up as the source of deep peace. My peace runs deep and lasts for the long haul. It's a kind of peace that transforms your environment, offering real rest and making forgiveness and new beginnings possible. I'm getting this done right now, and you can hear me doing it absolutely. Right now, every time you listen to my voice, it's a special moment in what I'm doing. Stay focused and don't let anything pull your attention away. This isn't a message that should be cut short. It's like a living flow, a river of truth that comes right from who I am. Every statement I make opens up new possibilities, and every word I share leads to a breakthrough. There are people who have attempted to bring down your happiness. I'm totally aware of who these people are. Some people tried to throw up roadblocks for you, keeping their true motives under wraps. Listen up, my dear. Their actions don't really change what I've already decided for you. I see all the hidden schemes, the secret intentions, and the unfairness that's been aimed at you. It seems like the tough times are starting to ease up, the conflicts are losing their hold, and those tricky situations just aren't working anymore. Also, those who have been against you will see me step in to help you out. You don't have to explain yourself, my child. No need to share the details of your journey. You're not going to waste your energy trying to prove how valuable you are. I'll totally back you up on that. People will clearly see what I can do, and those against you will be amazed by my strength. This season really shows that you've made it clear. I'm bringing back honor to a place that used to feel shameful. I'm just here to remind you of your worth, especially in those moments when it might have been overlooked. I'm helping others find their way for your benefit, my dear. You know, it's surprising how some people you'd never expect can really help you out, provide what you need, and make your journey a lot smoother. They'll do this not out of their own kindness or affection, but because I'm telling them to. I'm the person who sways the choices of those in charge. So today, I've managed to turn hearts in your favor. Everything happens for a reason, my dear. Everything is set up just right with a clear purpose in mind. I've got a hand in every meeting, every quick chat, and even every look shared. I'm really focusing on all the little details, and I'm helping you step into those roles you've always wanted, even if they felt out of reach before. When it comes to your inner peace, pay attention, my dear. Don't stress about it too much. I noticed those sleepless nights you had, filled with worry about the future and heavy with sadness. Today, I'm excited to share that balance is coming back. I'm connecting with every part of your inner self directly. Your life energy, your body, your inner workings, and even your thoughts are all going through a refreshing change. What was thought to be unchanging, I say, is solid. What once seemed out of reach, I'm now making happen. My care goes beyond just you, my dear. I also pay attention to the people who are always on your mind, the ones you often think about in your quiet moments, whether they're far away or facing challenges that you can't fix yourself. I've already got them surrounded. I've set up some safeguards along their routes. I've set up clear paths for their safe journey. Don't let worries about things you can't control steal your peace, my dear. I keep an eye on everything. Nothing gets past my watchful eye. Nothing, neither distance, time, nor decisions, can stop my influence from reaching them. I recall those times when you felt overwhelmed by jealousy, unkind words, and unfair judgments, my dear. Even though you didn't say anything, I could tell your inner self was hurting. But today, I notice you looking different. I'm giving you respect instead of confusion, clarity instead of dishonor, and calm where chaos used to reign. Even before your ideas took shape, I had already planned out your path, my dear. You've been through some tough situations that seemed impossible to get out of. It feels like you're surrounded by conflicting opinions, tough situations, and choices made by others without considering your feelings. You're still here, held together by my intention, not by your own strength, but by mine. You're not lost, and you've definitely got a sense of direction. I just want you to know that I noticed every moment of uncertainty, every closed door, every tough interaction, and all those efforts that went unrecognized. I really did see it all. I might not have always shared my reasons, but you were always on my mind. I'm totally aware of everything that's been happening around you. I haven't overlooked a single detail. I've seen those moments when you just want to fade away, my child, when the things said hurt more than any bruise ever could, when the absence of care from those you thought would support you felt like a chill deep in your soul. I get it. You've been carrying a lot on your shoulders without saying much. There are times when you really want to share your thoughts, but hold back to steer clear of any drama or confusion. I totally get how tough it can be to stay determined when everything inside you is just begging to throw in the towel. Every time you decided to keep going, every time you trusted without having all the proof, I really appreciated that. Everything has had its purpose. I'm working on a restoration that's not just quick, emotional, or shallow. It's really deep, solid, and steady. The parts of yourself that you've kept hidden, my child, those secret spots where you tuck away your tiredness and your wish for a break, those are exactly the places where I'm working now, even if no one else can see it. I'm curious about what lies beneath the surface. I'm diving into what has really shaped who you are at your core. There's no quick fix or easy way out of this. I'm helping you let go of those false beliefs you've had about yourself. I'm working on clearing out those ideas that were planted in your mind when you were younger, the things you really shouldn't have heard, and the rejections that changed how you understand love. You have a strong inner strength. Just remember, you are not a mistake. You're right on track. Your opportunity is still here. I'm taking back those moments you thought were wasted and transforming them into something really impactful. I'm taking out what doesn't belong in you, my dear. It's that nagging feeling, that sense of discomfort masked as being cautious. I'm introducing some balance where quick reactions used to take over. Where there was once inner turmoil, I'm finding my way to calm. In a place where feelings changed frequently, I'm setting a clear path forward. I'm working on clarifying some goals where there was still confusion. I can see your home, my dear one, but I can see beyond just what's in front of me. I'm noticing more than just the walls, furniture, or rooms. I see the silent tensions, the things we haven't quite sorted out, and those family hurts that just won't go away. But I'm here as someone who can really shake things up at their core. I'm turning those painful memories into ones that feel whole and filled with my own grace. What used to bring you shame will turn into a story you'll want to tell. People living with you, even if they seem unaffected, resistant to change, or not fully understanding, are still feeling my impact. Even before you took your first breath, I had a sense of every step you would take on your journey. All the laughter, the tears, the betrayals, and the doubts we experience. I noticed you asking, "Lord, where are you?" every time, and I softly said, "I'm right here." I know you prayed for things I didn't provide, but it wasn't because I wasn't listening. I just understood the hurt those things could have caused you. I held back some answers, not because I wanted to be mean, but because I thought it would be kinder. I didn't leave you hanging when it took a bit to get the answer. I was working on something even better than what you requested. My silence was never really gone. It was all about keeping safe. You thought I was ignoring you because of my timing. I was just trying to connect your life with something timeless. Carefully craft your journey to avoid any pitfalls along the way. I totally get how frustrating it can be when it seems like your prayers aren't being answered, when the doors just wouldn't budge, when those you counted on walked away. There were times when you wondered if I was even listening to you. Oh, my dear, if only you knew how I listened closely to every word you said. I documented every tear in my book. I kept each prayer tucked away in my memory vaults. Every cry was heard. I was never wasted, not even once. You might have thought I was just sitting around, but I was actually making some big changes behind the scenes that you couldn't see. I was guiding you away from the traps the enemy set up, shutting doors that seemed like chances but were really hiding trouble inside. I've shown mercy, even in the things I say no to. It really hurts, my dear, to watch so many people chase after the world instead of coming to me. It really breaks my heart to watch my kids chasing after shadows that slip right through their fingers. They're reaching for love that just disappears, for wealth that doesn't last, and for pleasures that end up hurting them in the long run. I see them filling their lives with noise, trying to drown out what I have to say. They convince themselves they're happy, but deep down, their spirits are just starving in silence. I notice the loneliness that trails them quietly, the emptiness lurking behind their laughter, and the fear that's tucked away behind their smiles. I notice those heavy chains they refer to as freedom, and the prisons that are dressed up to resemble palaces. And I still find myself whispering, "Come back." I can still picture the day you first sensed I was there. That moment when your heart felt something you just can't put into words. When you just knew I was real, no questions asked. That spark has always stayed alive. It's still there, flickering inside you, just waiting to burst into flame again. You've been looking to fill that emptiness with all the comforts the world has to offer. But nothing really hits the spot because you were made for me. You were made to be close to me, to share life together, to feel my heartbeat in your own. Your every desire is like your soul reaching out for the one who created it. Whenever you turn away, it feels like that distance is cutting deep. I'm not here to judge you for your struggles, but it really makes me sad to see you pouring your love into things that just can't return it. If you could see what I see, if you could catch a glimpse of what happens up there every time you step away from me, your heart would surely race. Angels who celebrated your arrival now look on with sadness as the world dims your light. They've witnessed the amazing future I crafted for you, the crown I envisioned for you, the purpose you were destined to achieve, and they're feeling emotional because time is running out. They notice the hourglass of grace is almost empty. With the sands of mercy running low, they see the light of grace, which has shone for ages, starting to fade for those who keep turning a blind eye to it. Heaven feels really weighed down with sadness. The age of mercy is almost done. There was a time when I communicated through prophets, using fire and wind, performing miracles that really shook things up. In this generation, I'm reaching out to you with mercy, with the gentle touch of my spirit, and through that passionate call you feel in your heart at this very moment. But there will come a time when mercy won't have a voice anymore. Once the door of grace shuts, my voice won't resonate in the hearts of those who choose not to hear it anymore. The sounds echoing in heaven right now aren't filled with anger. They're sounds of yearning. The saints are asking, "So, how long are you going to wait?" And I tell them, just a bit longer, because there are still souls I want to save. I still have some hearts I really want to connect with. You're one of those hearts. This message is specific. It's something personal. It's me popping back into your life to remind you, you still have time. Don't let it go to waste. I've noticed those nights when sleep just wouldn't come for you, when guilt softly suggested that you were too far gone, that I might not want you anymore. Listen up. No place is too dark for my light to shine through. No sin is too big for my blood to wash away. I'm still here for you. I'm not going to do that. Even if it feels like the world has turned away, I'm still here with open arms for you. I'm not running out of mercy. I'm still full of compassion. But my dear, the time for mercy does have its limits. You can't stay stuck forever between two options. If you're holding on to sin, it's tough to really feel my peace. If you keep putting it off, it's just going to get tougher to catch what I'm saying. A heart that keeps putting off repentance turns into a heart of stone. I really don't want that to happen to you. Are you feeling that little spark in your soul at this moment? That flutter in your chest, that feeling you just can't put into words? That's my spirit reaching out to you, asking you to come back. I'm not judging you. I'm bringing you back home. I've been here through all the doubts, the ups and downs, and every time you pulled away, just hoping that someday you'd decide to stop running. I've been sending you mercy after mercy, miracle after miracle, just to remind you that I'm still here. Did you realize that when you were on the brink of losing it all, grace stepped in? You didn't notice that when you ran out of strength. It felt like unseen hands were lifting you up. You probably didn't notice when despair softly said, "It's over." My spirit spoke up more clearly. "Wait a sec. I've been right there with you, even closer than your breath. I've been right there with you during your toughest times. I've been right there, keeping watch while the enemy closed in on you. I've softly shared some peace with the chaos swirling in your mind. Each time I rescued someone, it felt like I was saying, I'm not finished with you yet. Even now I can feel the emotion in my voice, knowing that some who listen might still choose to look away. I really feel for them. The skies are filled with sadness, not quite grasping what they're about to let go of. The angels who saw Lucifer fall still recall the echo of eternity shutting its gates behind him. The same sound can still be heard softly as grace comes to an end. I'm not trying to scare you, just sharing what I believe is the truth. The year of mercy has been quite extensive, but it won't last indefinitely. The final warning has already been given in the Spirit, even if the world isn't aware of it. The clock of eternity is ticking away its last moments. People are still caught up in distractions. I'm feeling a strong pull, reaching out to those who are open, bringing together my people, and inviting back the lost souls before the night falls and the door disappears for good. I'm still reaching out. I'm still here, ready to offer forgiveness to anyone who seeks it. You don't have to get everything sorted out before coming back. Just return it. Bring your scars, your fears, your failures, and just lay them down here with me. I'm here to help you feel renewed, to bring you back to life, and to fill you with energy once more. But hey, come on. Don't hold off until the knocking fades away. Don't wait until the light goes out. Don't wait for heaven's mercy to turn into heaven's silence. Let me be honest with you. Time is slipping away. The skies shake as the last bits of grace fade away. The angels are looking at me, waiting for the command that will signal the end. But here I am, hanging on because love keeps me close. I've got so much love for you. Mercy holds off on judgment just for you. But soon enough, my patience will run out, and that door that's been open for ages will finally shut. When that moment arrives, no amount of strength, prayer, or shouting will bring it back.